Hello everyone, Cal here today. I want to bring you a video that I think everyone that streams on Twitch is going to find a benefit in. I have watched hundreds and hundreds of hours, along with reading dozens of articles on new media marketing, to be able to condense all of that information down to a short video to explain to you how to use Sullygnome and other data statistics websites for Twitch to grow directly on the platform. A lot of people will say, yeah, just play whatever game you want. It's fine. No, that's not how that. You can't just stream games like Valorant that has, this is English filtering, by the way, you can filter by whatever language you'd like, and see 2,300 other channels on average and expect to get view. No one's going to scroll down and find you. No one is going to scroll through 2,300 channels to find your channel if you're a new streamer. They're not going to do it. I promise you. So, let's talk about what game does work. So as you can see here, over the last 14 days, there's almost 1 billion hours watched, which is crazy, on Twitch. And of that, you got 11 million some odd hours on just XQC alone. It's very top heavy. If you go back 30 days, which is really what you should be looking at from a statistics perspective, you've got 1.8 billion hours watched. So much time. So let's go over here, take a look at 30 days English, because you can't find trends over 3 days or 7 or 14. And then 90 and 180 starts becoming a little bit less effective. So as we could see here, looking at 30 days, filtering by English, there's lots of data here on the screen. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to explain to you what all of this means so you could be a better, more informed person. First thing you got here is watch time in hours. That's how this chart is sorted. It's the amount of time spent watching this category. 95 million hours of just chatting. But if you could see here, there's 1,480 average channels. That means how many average broadcasters there are of this category. Now again, goes back to my comment about Valorant. No one is going to scroll through 1,500 channels to find you. It may have a good average viewer ratio of 89.24, but when you have that many watch hours, of course your viewer ratio is going to be good. So let's go down through the chart here. Stream time, this is the amount of hours streamed by all broadcasters in the period. The number of peak viewers in this category means the max viewers at any one point. Here you've got peak channels. The maximum amount of streamers that you will have on a category. Total number of streamers, which 260,000 is a lot. And average viewers being 132,000. So at any average time, you're going to have 1,500 streamers, 132,000 viewers. And that's how you get your viewer ratio. Now, the goal is to find a game that has an average viewer ratio of 50 or higher, but has few average channel, which means there's a lot of viewers to go around in that category. Usually your top 10 are going to be very oversaturated and they won't work out. Let's take a look together. As you see here, for average channels, most of these are incredibly high. But, drop down to slots, this is very likely due to 1 or 2 incredibly large streamers that are taking up the category. That's my guess. You could feel free to dive into it more. But there's a lot of, streamers that you see on Twitter that'll post the giveaways and stuff that go on slots. And it's similar to kind of just chatting. Now CSGO has got potential, but you have 255 channels, but your ratio here is really good. It's over 100. So if you like shooters, this might be a good option. There's quite a few viewers in this. As you see, streamers, there's 28,000 different streamers. A lot of variation of people. 255 is still a bit high, because you're in the top 10 games watched. Now as we go through, I know a lot of people play Call of Duty. It's incredibly oversaturated. You're not going to get found. Then you start getting down here. You got 550. You have to keep in mind that that is multiple rows of people for viewers to get down and find your channel. 520 is still a lot of people streaming. So keep that in mind. World of Warcraft, 675. I expect this to definitely go back up with the Dragonflight expansion. Now, one that continues to amaze me that's been on here for months and months is Dota 2. It has always had a few streamers at only 147 on average, but your viewer ratio is crazy high. So if you are looking to play a MOBA and you want to get discovered, then maybe you should start playing Dota 2. You could build your entire community around playing this just a couple days a week, and then play other games the rest of the week. This could really get you a ton of viewers pretty easily. So Dota 2, it continues month after month. I check this periodically. This has continually been a good category. As we go down, you can also see Rust is still fairly popular, lower amount of channels. And you still have near 100. It's obviously better when you have stuff like Hearthstone, which Hearthstone is like the coup de grace of games probably in the top 20 we'll look at today. 65 average channels, but 211 average viewers. Definitely go take a look at that category. Hope you all are understanding kind of how this works. You need to find a category that has a lot of views, a lot of actual viewers, along with very few streamers. And this will get you what you want, because it'll help you grow. Now, you can't just play it once. Like, for myself, I played Runeterra for 6 months. And that was my highest viewer game I ever played. It worked fairly well. Then I got tired of it, and then a lot of those people went away. So to keep in mind, a lot of people want to watch the game. But you could become famous within that game if you really like it. TFT is going down a bit, but you all get the point here, right? Chess. Same idea. Now, Genshin, a game that I play often, has only 388. Look at its viewer ratio. I could tell you right now, I don't get a ton of viewers on Genshin. This is absolutely accurate. This is not a good game to stream. It is there's way too many streamers of Genshin. But it's fun, and it's amazing, and I love it. So I'm gonna keep playing it anyway. Still play every day, just not on stream. But you all get the point here, right? You get it. You want to be able to pick a game that has a few amount of streamers, a high amount of viewers, world of taste. Also good. Magic the Gathering also seems to be good. The higher the viewer ratio you could get, obviously go check out the game and see if the channels look dead, or if there's just a bunch of one-person streamers. You just have to kind of look at the time of day. So, speaking of such, let's take a look at Magic the Gathering statistics a little closer. You can see here's a graph of the amount of viewers, day and time. Now, you may say, well, Callie, what happened here on April 28th? Well, that is when the new patch came out. New expansion. New card set. All the people here were all excited. This last few days, a lot of people wanted to watch the new cards. Well, as you can see, that really brought on a lot of new viewers. So you need to keep in mind when that happens, or if there is a big tournament in a game you're playing that's PvP, your viewers are going to go way down on those days because there's so many other streamers. So you have to keep in mind, you need to pick days and times where the viewers are good and there's not a whole lot of streamers, and then you could pick that time frame. That is the time you want to go live. I wouldn't recommend going live for more than 4 hours at a time. Like 3 hours is a good sweet spot. 2 hours is kind of the minimum. If you can't go live for 2 hours, the notifications really won't be sent out to everyone. I believe it's something that Devin Nash said several months ago. I'm not going to go find the video. But if you subscribe to Devin Nash's ideology on new media marketing, there's a lot of great advice that he gives. Yeah, so as you can see here, average channels, you could even filter by less days. The last 14 days, you could see average channels went up, viewer ratio, max, like everything went up because the new set came out. Especially if you look at the last 3 days, it's just absolutely exploded. So this could give an idea of just how the trends are for the game. It could take a lot of time to dig through all the data, everybody, but you'll understand it as you spend more time on the website. to be able to know exactly what you want to do. The important thing is, and just don't forget this, if you pick a game and it's not fun, you've already made a mistake. So you need to go find a game that has a good ratio that also is fun for you to play. If it's not fun, you're not gonna want to do it. And your audience is gonna realize that. So you need to find a game that you would enjoy to play, that you're okay playing long term, at least a couple days a week. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Your audience will know that you're not happy about it. So, games like Trackmania could also be good, 18-112. Just dig through the list here, y'all. There's lots of different genres of games. Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green, most of these are Nuzlocke. If it's something you like, go for it. Mario Maker, another decent one. All I have to say is that if you follow this guidance and you find a game that has good category rankings, you can grow directly on Twitch. Now, I would highly recommend taking that information that you gain, okay, and making clips and putting it on TikTok. TikTok is the most viewed platform globally by a significant margin. Like, it's not even close. So if you can get and make TikToks, cross clip is an option. You could hire editors. There's lots of options for you to do. You have to do that as well if you really want to get your bang for the buck. But you could pick a category good game and you could just play it. And you could get viewers directly on Twitch. This is an option for you. This is why the statistics are out there. Let the data show you the way. It's gonna be it for me today, everybody. Thank you for staying here throughout this whole video. I think we're like 12 minutes, 15 seconds, something like that. I appreciate you. I hope that you have a great day. And if you liked this video, consider hitting that like button. And you can take a look at another video similar to this on my channel right here. Just click this, do the thing. And we will talk next time.